What's up guys, Riley here from RP Productions, and today we're going to be taking a look at the color changing daytime running lights from Diode Dynamics. So here's the controller that you can get with this kit straight off of Diode Dynamics website. There's also several other controllers you can get. You can have it where you can control the lights via your phone and Wi-Fi, or you could do one of these type of things. I just did this to keep it simple, but pretty cool nonetheless. Now go ahead and we'll turn it on with this button right here, if I could get my finger on the button. And there you go, now you're just, normal white lights, just driving around like totally normal. And then, from then on, if you want to be green, you put your finger on the green, and red and purple and blue. I mean, anywhere on the color wheel that you bring your finger is where it's going to change. So let's see, for the demonstration, we'll do purple. I mean, that makes sense, right? Purple car. Okay, so now here on the left side, this is the brightness feature. So as you can see, it got brighter, press it down, and it gets darker. So I usually keep mine bright, when I'm driving or at car shows or whatever, but for pictures and stuff, it's better to have it somewhere in the middle. Doesn't oversaturate, I guess, the camera. Now here on, let's see, we'll go do this one first. Well, actually, first I better show you. If you want to ever change it back to stock, literally you press one button and now you're back to white. So for those of you complaining, oh my God, you're gonna get pulled over. Like, no, not really. I just drive around with white ones on like normal. But the purpose of these is for car shows or for pictures or videos or etc. And it just kind of looks cool. So, I'm not saying I'm gonna drive around just having my colors flash like an idiot all the time. But I mean, it's cool if you pull up to car shows and you've got the purple ones on, or even the, if I can find the right tone of color, the red ones. Even the red ones look good on this car. Actually, even green looks good, except people are gonna call my car Barney. So, I mean, you win some, you lose some, but if you have a neutral color car, it would look perfect. You can, use any of these colors and they'd all look really good. So yeah, that's basically a quick walkthrough of that. So now we're gonna go back to the normal color, and this button up here on the top right is the mode button. So now you can go and change through all the different modes. For example, the color changing one. Now this, so some people might be a little out there, but some people might find it cool. So basically, as you can see, it's going pretty quickly through the cycle. Now if I wanted to slow that down, I'd press this slow down button. And so right now it's just kind of, I guess that's about the slowest it can go in this setting. Now it just kind of slowly fades to every color, and if I want to speed it back up, then I press this button, which is the speed up button, and as you can see, the strobing feature kind of got a little bit faster. So, a lot of different modes that you can go through in here. I'll just kind of cycle through them real quickly. I mean, obviously you can make these faster or slower, depending on what you like. You could have it flash and pretend like you're a cop, I guess. I mean, if you really want to be noticed. But I mean, personally, I probably will never use any of these. I just bought this kit pretty much for the single colors. But, it is kind of cool just to have, I guess, this feature. But, not everyone's going to be a huge fan of these. So that is the basic walkthrough. Now, of course, if you want to turn them off, you basically press one button and boom, they're off. Now, the unfortunate thing about the setup that I have chosen, which could be unfortunate or fortunate to some people, for me, it's good. But basically, if you want these daytime running lights to come on, anytime you get in the car, you have to press that button to turn them on. And then obviously when you park your car, they will remain on, which is good for car shows and stuff because, if you walk away from your car, you want these lights to remain on. But some people might find it annoying that you have to turn your lights on every time you get in your vehicle. Personally, I don't find it a huge deal, and there is a way you can wire it to where it acts just like the factory wires. It was going to cost me a little bit extra, and it has to do with more wiring, more resistors and stuff like that, and I just said, screw it, this is better for car shows and pictures, so I just went with this way. Sadly, the rain is picking up on me, which is really unfortunate, but there's a basic walkthrough. Now you kind of got to see how they work and stuff, and I know a lot of people were saying, like, why do you want flashing colors when you're driving down the road? That's not why I bought them. I bought them for the car show feature, and like I said, this just looks just like factory, and if you want to make it as bright as you possibly can, they're still really freaking bright. I have no issues with the brightness and stuff on these lights, and obviously you can tone it down if you want. I mean, anywhere in between. The lights are really customizable to whatever you prefer, but overall, very cool kit. I mean, really simple to use. The installation can be kind of a pain. That's why I would recommend paying somebody to do it that knows what they're doing, because personally, I don't have a damn clue. But looks pretty cool nonetheless. So I'm gonna go inside and get out of this rain, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.